what is up? It's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and in today's Madden 23 video, I'm going to talk about why the latest huge Madden 23 update, gameplay update, AP update that EA dropped is an absolute huge L. It's undebatably the biggest L I've seen this year, in my opinion, and I want to know you guys' thoughts on it in the comments, but let me know. So I jumped into a gameplay to kind of showcase why I feel this way, and we're just going to get straight into it. I feel like this update has made defense, a lot more challenging, but offense I feel like is even easier than it was before. Now let's think about it. This year's game has already been all year long very, I would say, offensively oriented, right? It's been easy on offense. So we just took a game that was already easy on offense, and now it's even easier. Defensively, we've made this more challenging. Why is the game more challenging now? Because, well, let's just think about it. Before this update, y'all saw what I was doing. I had a lot of zero AP defenders, yes, but I also played a lot of man coverage. I had one-steps, inside shades, and knockouts. To put it simply, after this update, it is impossible to play man coverage as your base scheme. It's just not possible. There's just not enough AP to do it. You have to play zone now. So they've basically made it impossible for the man coverage player to keep running his scheme. But on offense, you don't have to sacrifice anything. You really don't. You'll see that once I get on offense, you're going to see like I've made no sacrifices whatsoever to my scheme. It's exactly the same. Literally exactly the same. And you see what this guy's doing. He's just chucking, just highballing every pass, just running random plays. And unfortunately, I don't have as many knockouts as I once did. So, he's somewhat getting it to work. This guy's, I would say he's absolute ass, just from looking at what he's doing. But it's a little bit harder to play defense now. I don't have a knockout at every spot. I don't, like, half the knockouts I had are basically gone. So, yeah. We've just, I guess, decided that this year's game already wasn't easy enough on offense, so we're just going to make it easier, I guess. But, that's my take on it. And if you ask me why EA did this, it's pretty obvious. And all you have to do is look at the current players that have 2 AP abilities, such as you got like A-Rod, you got Dion, you got Moss, you got quite a few of them, right? What happened to their price after this update? It absolutely skyrocketed. Their prices just went up. And you have to remember, golden tickets are about to come out. So, obviously, like, EA doesn't want, the golden tickets to be, no one to want them, right? So, what do? We cut the AP in half on each side of the ball so that the 2 AP players are basically going to be all anyone can use. And by doing this, running a theme team is kind of dead. You almost now just have to run a God squad based off of abilities. And I feel like it's in an effort to basically make people spend as much money on these packs and cards at the end of the game as humanly possible. My question to this is, why did we go so long before any sort of AP update was done all year long? Like, I don't understand. Like, during the actual MCS season, we got very little in terms of updates. And now, in the summer, right before golden tickets drop, the AP is cut in half. And a lot of people might say, well, they did this so people would stop using the AKA players. As this guy's literally sitting on it. I was about to say, is he really about to play on a D lineman? No way he's this bad. Alright, good, he's not. But you guys can see, like, offensively, I still have my AKA. I still have him. Now, defensively, I had to get rid of my AKA D lineman, yeah. Because, you cannot play this year in coverage unless you have some sort of knockout or pick artist. It's just literally impossible. So, like, I certainly did have to sacrifice my knockouts, my AKA D linemen's on defense, just so I could play coverage and have guys react to the ball. Looking to become a better Madden player and win more games? Check out sportsgamers.com. I built sportsgamers.com from the ground up to give you the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks, all at the best price, bar none. We have a VIP membership that gives you access to the entire site, every ebook and every tip we release all year long for only $24.99. Click the link in the description. I've also pinned it in the comments, and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. But on offense, we don't have those same problems. As you guys can see, I'll show you. We'll actually look at my abilities and his. Look at this guy's abilities. Literally make no sense. I mean, literally make no sense. I mean, this guy, I don't know what he's doing. But if you look at mine, I still have Slatomatic, Short and Elite everywhere for free. Screen Protector for free. I have all the, quarterback abilities, Identifier, Threat Detector. So I literally had to sacrifice nothing to play the same way I want to play. I still have my AKA running back. Again, like all I had before the patch that I had to get, or the update before that I don't have now that I had to get rid of. It's like I had some useless O-line abilities, to be honest with you, like Nasty Streak. Was it 100% useless? Probably not. Did I need it? Definitely not. I had Tank on my running back. I actually like that ability. But again, do I need it to run my offense? No. I had like a bunch of short out elites other than CD Lamb. CD Lamb gets both short in and short out for free, so that's why his prices went crazy. But again, do I need short out elite to run my scheme? Again, I run tight mostly, so no. And then when you consider that after this update, you can't run man coverage that much anymore, is that necessary either? I mean, obviously no. So, I basically had to get rid of no ability. And like, honestly, I even still have Stabler. If I get Aaron Rodgers, that's another, oh, look at that. That's another, AP slot I have open that, I wouldn't otherwise. That I don't now, just because I'm being lazy. So, like, I've literally had to change nothing on offensively. But meanwhile, if we're talking about defensively, I lost half of my AP that I was using for knockouts and, shades. So, in my opinion, again, it's made the game very imbalanced. I don't feel like man coverage is literally a viable defense at all. I don't feel like you can play man coverage anymore. I feel like you can no longer have any sort of D-line abilities because, again, we're just in a situation where, as you see right there, if you don't have a knockout and pick artist, you can just chuck an aggressive catch. I feel like we literally are now going back to Madden 23 when the game first came out, where, you could just ag people because you couldn't get these knockouts and pick artists for basically cheap, right? Or no AP. We finally got that, and then, like, the defense started to be better. Like, now you couldn't just one-on-one ag 24/7, because, you had pick artists for 0 AP. You could get lots of knockouts for 1. You could have very, very good DB stacks for 2 to 3 AP at the most. But now, yes, you can still get those same abilities for that same cost, but now it doesn't even matter because we have 6 total AP to work with. So, like, the fact that I can do that, it's irrelevant. It literally is irrelevant. It doesn't matter at all. I can't spend 2 or 3 AP. My AP's gone, and for 3 AP, my AP's gone. Two dudes at 3 AP. I have no more AP left. So now, like, everyone else is just naked, no AP. You see what I'm saying? This is why this update was so stupid. Like, you saw his abilities. He had the dumbest abilities I've ever seen. He had basically no knockout, no good knockouts, no good pick artists, because, like, most people just have no idea what to do with their AP now. So you guys can see what I did on him. I was just chucking at him. He has no AP for knockouts or pick artists anymore. Now, obviously, like, yes, like, not everybody is going to be a moron like this guy. A lot of people will still have some sort of knockouts and pick artists, but you can't have as many. That's the problem. You're going to have someone on your field, at least one guy, that doesn't have a good knockout or pick artist combo. At least one. I have one on my defense, and I basically made my AP the best you could make it. I got the new glitchy Chad Ochocinco. I'm using Jackrabbits, X Factor. I'm doing a lot to make sure my guys have the best abilities they possibly can, and they do. But there's still that one dude who, if you find him, you might be able to ag him, right? It's unavoidable at this point. this update has literally made it unavoidable that someone on your field is going to be exploitable. No matter what, I mean, no matter what you do, someone's going to be exploitable. And to me, that's just unfortunate. I don't really want to go back to the days of like just being able to throw at, just throw at all the defenders. But that's kind of what we're doing. And now, instead of doing it with, Donald Parham, where when he was, like a 80-something overall, now I'm doing it with 99 overalls. Again, y'all tell me what you think in the comments. I'm very interested. Like, do you think this was a good change? I mean, I don't. I really think it was stupid. Only time will tell, though. Only time will tell. So, this is literally the first gameplay I've done for the channel, too, since the update. I wanted to give it some time playing before I even had an opinion myself. And after playing for just a few games, it was clear. I do not like this update at all. I mean, a change is good, don't get me wrong. Like, the game was getting a little stale. I don't mind a change, but, like, the change they made was absolutely horrendous. I have played so many scrubs since this update who just chuck one-on-one. And like I said, I have, the best abilities you can for defensive backs-wise, right? For knockouts. But still, like I said, you can't have all the knockouts you need on everybody, so you can still chuck. And that's what I'm doing to this guy. Hey, that guy has no good knockouts. Chuck, and you have no chance. I mean, you have no chance. Is this how we want to play Madden 23 for the next 2 or 3 months or whatever it is until Madden 24 drops? Y'all tell me. Am I crazy? I don't know. But this is, by the way, this is a live commentary I'm doing during this game. That's why you don't see my cam up. But yeah, I'm not feeling it so far. I don't like the 6 AP. I don't, because just doing the same stuff on offense. By the way, I will have a new offense I'm debuting on the channel very soon. It's my balanced offense. I actually dropped an ebook, a full game plan on sportsgamers.com for my VIP members. If y'all want to check it out, it's on the site, sportsgamers.com. I will be doing some gameplays with it on here. The full breakdowns will be on sportsgamers.com, or actually, I'm sorry, they already are on sportsgamers.com, like I said. But look, this guy's offense is literally basically chuck high passes to whoever he sees that's one-on-one. He's coming out in random plays, random formations, and just trying to highball every play. It worked for him once. It could work again. It really could. It's unfortunate, but that's kind of the game we're playing right now. Look at this guy's offense. And by the way, that is the guy on my field who has no knockouts right now. He's trying to find him every play. You can see that's what he's doing. I'm sure he looked at my abilities, saw that guy has no knockouts, and is just throwing at him. Oh, this game. He does have Acrobat, though. Honestly, he probably should be my user, but then, then if I just user him, the other guy won't have any knockouts. So, I'm essentially screwed either way at this point. That's what the problem is. It's kind of no matter what I do, someone's not going to have a knockout. Look at this offense. Good job, man. That time he threw it so fast. Alright, so, by the way, it's not only not having, some players have no knockouts, but then it's some players only have, basically everyone else only has one knockout for the most part. So you're either getting some knockouts or no knockouts, excuse me. And the honest truth is, that's just not enough. Because, you see what he did right there? He noticed that I didn't have any medium knockouts, so he could just throw it quick. And I couldn't, I want to be able to defend it. And that's kind of what he did. Brilliant strategy. Just basically now, just wherever you see that I don't have a knockout, or if you see I only have deep and no short or medium, just throw it fast so I can't break it up. Man, takes a lot of brain cells. Still, though, I will play defense. I am a good defensive player. I will get my stops, but it just makes it, to me, it just makes this game watered down, right? There's no I don't think that's strategy. I just think that's being brain dead. Personally. Maybe I'm tripping. Look how hard this is for me to move the ball. Literally, I'm not doing anything. I'm just highballing everything because he has the worst ability combo you possibly could have, honestly. No knockouts anywhere that are relevant. That are relevant, at least. We will take a look again. I think I saw one medium zone KO. Oh, he has one deep out. He has a mid. Yeah. He has a mid zone knockout and a deep zone knockout, and that's it. So literally, the mid zone knockout doesn't do anything. Let's just keep that a buck. He, for where he has it anyways, he's not doing anything. He has one deep out zone knockout. One. So it's literally, don't throw at that guy, and he has no chance of doing anything. Some of his players, I think, don't even have pick artists. I saw like one or two acrobats. He has no shot. Another thing I don't like about this update, for the guys that don't want to blitz, that kind of want to be more of a coverage player. You know, before you could use the AKA D lineman, get a good pass rushing 4. It's not possible anymore. You can't use the AKA guys anymore on your D line. You just don't have the AP for it. So now it's almost like it's definitely become a blitz heavy game because you don't have enough AP for pass rushing abilities, and if you do, you'll have no knockouts anywhere. Like this guy. so hey, man, pick your poison. But once again, I got my AK running back lit. No problem. I literally don't care so much about how easy offense is. Like I said, I'm still using Stabler, and I'm basically cheating myself out of 1 AP because of how easy it is to move the ball. I don't even need that AP. It doesn't matter. Like if I got that AP, all I would do with it is put Vanguard back on Gronk. And that is a glitchy AP ability. Don't get it twisted. I love that ability. I don't need it though. I don't need it enough to spend 2 million coins on Aaron Rodgers or whatever happened. Or whatever his price is now. And that's the other hilarious thing about this update is it's like I said earlier, pretty much big coincidence that this happens right before the golden tickets come out, right? Like, come on now. We know what y'all are doing, EA. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick, EA. EA wants to make those cards must-haves, and like, let's be honest. Before this update, they probably weren't gonna be. They probably weren't. Now they are. Once again, y'all see that's the first time I've seen anyone run man on me, really, like a man-to-man blitz since the patch. Like that defense before patch was like my favorite defense, the DB Blitz 0. But you really need inside shades, one step ahead, and all that to make it work. Now it's like it's unrunnable. Look at this. Look at how bad Sherman just got cooked because again he just doesn't have the right abilities to run a man scheme. On the corner out, he was open by 20 yards. Got a bad throw. Again. Is this good for Madden? I don't love it. I don't love it. Don't love it. But I'm feeling that this is probably going to be the last AP or gameplay update until Madden 24 drops, if I'm being real. I don't see them doing another one. So I kind of just feel like we got to get used to it. We got to adjust. Now, I did just put out a video yesterday, by the way, guys. If y'all want to see my abilities I'm using on defense, I did put them out. So y'all can check those out. I'll show them to you now that I'm about to be on defense again, if the guy doesn't quit, which he looks like he's going to quit. But I hope you all enjoyed the game. Check out that video if you want to see my defensive AP. Till next time.